Hello, guys. This is infamous Fitzmic. I just got finished with a horde night, and I am basically checking to see what the aftermath is. This is a new channel. I just decided to start streaming. I stepped on my own barbed wire. Just decided to start streaming as a hobby. Um, just to have a little bit of fun. I wanted to talk a little bit about the updates that are supposed to be coming out pretty soon. For console. I'm currently playing on the Xbox One, but I also have it for PS4 as well. Very similar. I do notice that there are some slight differences between the two consoles. As far as gameplay goes, the way some things look, just visually. But anyway, let's talk about the updates. So they've said that the update's supposed to come out. They haven't given a timeline, basically. So we're left to wonder, what exactly is happening with it. If it's going to be out anytime soon. It's open to interpretation as to whether or not, it's going to be. My theory is that it won't be out till after fall, maybe early winter. So I'm thinking maybe around mid-December. I mean mid-November. From what I'm gathering, and from what I've heard and read, they want to add pretty much, all the electrical options, a lot of the traps, the animals, the new zombies, everything basically that they have on PC, with the exception of the new Alpha 17 that just came out. I don't think we're going to be reaching that level anytime soon. I'm kind of excited about the Unity, Unity 2000 taking over or being updated to that, because I feel like it's going to enhance the game like a lot, tremendously. Like, we're not going to have to wait that long for updates anymore. Like, when content comes out, I feel like they're going to be able to just give it to us, almost right away, as if you would get DLC from another game. I also feel like it's going to fix a lot of the bugs that we're currently having. My base right here, right before the horde night, I was left. I had the MD5 hit, so I had this right here all set up. I built off of here, and there's some remnants of it, which is weird. The torches are still here, and some of the spikes that I had up are still here, and the plants that I had put, they're still there. But mainly everything inside reset. I had tunnels that went from this house here all the way down there, so that I could travel through. And this map was pretty rough because it's honestly mostly water. Normally I'll get a map like this and I'll immediately. I'm not a fan of the maps with all the water. I'm not a fan of building the bridges and stuff like that. It makes it a little rough navigating, and I just don't have the patience for it, to tell you the truth. But getting back to the update, I know in the Alpha 17 I've seen, now they got cars and motorcycles. I'm wondering how that even, how does, with how it works with the game, itself. I mean, is the game still challenging? I haven't played on PC, so I have no idea. I've played mostly just on, on the console. I had it since the release date. And I know a lot of people are mad, they're upset, that we haven't got a lot. But for someone like me, who never played the game before, and I had no clue what the game had on, on PC, like what the capabilities were. Because when it came out for the console, that was the first that I'd ever heard of it. So I bought this game while I was out shopping for, another game that was released the same day. Um, I can hear something running behind me. I don't know. There it is. These zombies like to zig out. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, so for me, I bought the game and I had no expectations. Oh, I can hear another one. I can hear another one rustling. There you are. Two of them. Thought I killed enough of them at the horde last night. I didn't think there'd be any more left. I don't like to take the chicken ration. If you're playing the game and if you're developed and you're out there and you're able to hunt and get food, I don't really grab the canned foods anymore. I just leave them because you'll notice that they kind of just collect and you really don't end up using them anyway. I didn't realize I had so much stuff in my box left over from the horde, and I didn't put it away. I had to create a makeshift base for the night, for horde night, because like I said, the MD5 hit and really destroyed everything that I had. So I had what I call a kill cage. I set up these blocks, and then I made these like little pits, but I covered them with barbed wire. This is deadly. I don't have any issues with damage. I grant it right now it's day 36. This is a new game for me. I've used this kind of method playing games where like I was in the hundreds, night 100, well into the hundreds, and this is it's been a foolproof, my go-to kind of setup. There's a barbed wire here, and then they'll get onto the steel here, and then the other side there's spikes. So by the time they get to the cage, they're pretty much all crawling. It's weird because with this, I noticed that there's this map in this area right here. There's lots of hills and terrain, and it was frustrating building because you can't get anything even. So I dug into the hills a little bit, and I'd put up these walls, but for some reason when the zombies come off the hill and fall, they want to go back towards the wall and hit it. So I find that odd. Not sure what kind of AI that is, but they'll come from up here, and they will come off and they'll fall in. Thought I heard something. And they get damaged on the spikes down when they fall. The initial fall, half the time they'll lose their legs right then and there. So it's kind of foolproof. I've not had many issues with this kind of defense, but I kind of built upwards on this. It kind of looks weird, but I needed a place to put new forges and workbenches and chem stations for now, because I didn't want to. I figured I'm going to build a whole new structure and not use a prefab. I had a theory with the MD5, and it works pretty well. Like if you take a structure like this, and you look at it, now there's usually tables here when you first come to this map. With this place right here. See, I was using this. This is the forge. It's usually good to use a house like this because you use the forge right off the bat. I lost everything that I had in the forge, and then I just started melting some more stuff down once I was trying to recover from the MD5. But normally, I noticed I have a lot of luck with if I take like a prefab and I don't destroy anything in it, and I build and put like my boxes or forges sometimes in a spot where no other pre-existing item was. If MD5 does hit, I noticed that they hadn't necessarily always disappeared. They would they'd be recovered. But it's weird because like I said, I had a tunnel from the house to that house to this little kill cage. But I'll show you. If you notice, I'll go down here. It's awfully dark. If you keep going this way, you end up underneath that house I was just in. That all turned back to normal when the MD5 hit. And this remained, but the other tunnel that I had was completely lost. I put my I was playing, my wife sometimes will play a game with me, but I put my bed under here because the zombies would still go to the other house, but now they come here and they don't bother with the house anymore. But I keep boxes in here to accumulate items if I collect them from the hordes. But originally this was just a kill cage. There was no roof or anything, and I would just be in here and the horde would come and I'd be able to defend in here. But oops. Yeah, don't mind me, this was really makeshift, kind of half-assed because I had very, very little time to rebuild and recover before Horde Night. But yeah, I put everything real quick, forges on this floor, and then, I mean, it's not a bad area. I might, kind of use this for now and, just build off. I watch some people build, and I mean, I see some amazing stuff. I mean, the good thing about this this build is I stood up here all the Horde Night and was able to shoot like everything coming in. It was pretty fun. The sniper rifle with the flashlight, I was able to see pretty far out throughout the Horde Night and take out cops and hit cops from when they're pretty much way back there. Before they could really land where I was and explode and damage any of my my property. But I plan on making a lot more videos, a lot more build videos, tips and tricks videos. So if you're interested, definitely subscribe to the channel. It's a very new channel. Literally, this is like one of my first videos. I did post some videos a while back. However, something happened with the channel, and I accidentally erased the channel somehow, so that was that. This map, it's random gen. I named it Shroot Farms. I don't know how many of you guys watch The Office. It's one of my, that's not good. I think I need to fix that door, put it a different way, so I can get up easier. Yeah, so I named this map Shroot Farms after The Office. But I like it. I had to build some bridges in order to get around. Where I was spawned originally, there was a ton of water, absolute ton of water, and every time I went to go out to search for items, it was a mess. It was not fun at all. But this map has a lot of wasteland where you got to worry about the mines. I absolutely hate those. I can't stand it. I try not to travel in it very often because I constantly miss the mines, and I end up getting blown up sometimes. That's pretty much the only deaths that I get nowadays. Oh, you know what? I'm so stupid. I totally forgot to unload my inventory. I totally forgot to unload my inventory before I left to come here. Good thing I didn't get too far. But so I mean, like I said, like the channel, subscribe. I mean, if you guys know anything about the updates, that you heard, leave a comment and comment below, and let me know what you've heard. I like to talk about the game a lot. If you have any secrets about MD5 that have worked for you, let me know. If like I said, the 7 Days to Die community, I feel like we're really strong. There's a lot of people out there still playing the game, and the game's been out on console for over 2 years now. Like I said, I had it when it first came out, and like I didn't expect any more content than what I originally got when I purchased the game. And I think I went about and to tell you how much I like the game, when I bought the game, Madden had came out just before, I believe, or just after, and I didn't even I got the pre-order, and I didn't even really bother to play that until about December of that year, when this came out, because I was so like stuck on this game. It was I was sucked into it. So it is fun. Like I said, I go on the Facebook forums and stuff like that. I know a lot of people are you see a lot of people that that are still really upset about that the fact that we haven't got any content. But I think this time, when we get it, it's going to be good. From what I've heard, like I said, I heard we were going to get the, some of the different zombies finally. So that'll be really good. More points of interest, stuff like that, and the traps, electricity. Think so. It has the potential to be really, really good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm trying to be patient as possible. I like I said, I figured I had it this long and I'm still playing it. So, the game has great replay value. No matter how the same people that you see in the forums complaining about how mad they are, they're turning the game on, and they're still playing it. They're still turning it on. It's more of like they're mad about it because, it's like that parent being, I love my child, but I'm disappointed in them. Like, you love the game, you're disappointed, but you're still going to go back and play it. And I know I have. Sometimes I look at the MD5 as, I treat it as like as though my base got ravaged by looters or something like that, and it's time to rebuild. I try to do whatever I can to keep myself in the game. So with that being said, I feel like these new updates are going to be amazing. Like, we're going to be busy with those for quite a while, and not worry too much about anything much as far as content for a while. I think that's why it's taken so long. They want to do it right, without rushing it. I feel like they rushed things in the past. Well, I wouldn't say rush the timeline that they had. How long it's taken for some of the stuff to come out, but I felt like they wanted to put out items for us, and it didn't work so well. And we got the crashes and stuff like that right now to show for it. I don't get many crashes if I'm playing single player. If I decide I'm playing with friend or my wife, or she decides to play with me, like, I notice that we'll get a crash like almost every 45 minutes to to an hour. The game will crash, and we will use that time to take a break, which sometimes is good, because I sometimes can sit here and play this game for a long time, if I'm not doing anything. Well, with that being said, I wanted to just talk about the update here. Like I said, subscribe. There's more information that'll be coming out soon in regards to the update. I'm going to be doing some build videos, again, some more Let's Play type videos, and so please like or subscribe. There won't be much editing in this video, just due to the fact that it's Let's Play. But I hope to see you guys subscribe to the channel. Thank you.